Welcome back. In today's video, I will show you how to create a custom navigation bar using just HTML and CSS. And we'll do this in just a few minutes. Alright, so first, let's create a folder for this very project. So let's call the folder Navbar. Alright, so let's open this folder with our code, our text editor. Alright, so let's create a new file. So let's call this file nav.html. Alright, so let's bring out the structure of HTML here. So let's create our nav elements. Alright, so first we're going to create a structure in HTML and then we'll do the styling with CSS. So let's give a nav element class attribute of navbar. Let's create a div. We're going to use this for our logo or brand name. For now, we're going to use brand name. Maybe in your case, you may choose to put a logo there or your brand name as well. So in my case, I'm going to write new time. So let me also add some class attributes here. So let's call this logo. So let me create my URL. Let me create li and add an anchor tag in it. So I'm going to put a hashtag here so that since you're not using actual pages, we're not going to be navigating anywhere for now. So our first navigation is going to be home. Let's copy and make duplicate of this. Alright, so we're going to make this about. Then this is going to be, let's say, services, and this is going to be contact. All right, so let's save this. So let's add another class attribute here of nav links. Let's say nav links. All right, so we're done with the structuring in HTML. So let's create a file for CSS, which we're going to use in styling these HTML elements. So let's create a folder and call it. Let's call this folder CSS. Let's create a file in the folder. Let's call it style.css. All right, so I'm going to first style our universal selector. I'm going to set the margin to 0. Also set the padding to 0. Let's say box sizing, we use some border box. All right, that's pretty fine. So that our navigation bar gets to align at the top of the page. So let's say okay, so in our HTML, the first attribute we have here is of course in navbar. So we're going to be using that selector navbar dot navbar. We're going to display this flex, justify content space between. We're going to align the items center. Okay, let's say padding. We're going to set the padding top and bottom of 15 pixels. Say left and right 30 pixels. All right, so let's set the background color. Let's say hash 333. That should be the color code we're going to use that. And lastly, here we're going to add color of hash FFF. All right, so this is going to be the original color, the original background color of our navigation bar, and of course the text color on the navigation bar is going to be white. So the next selector we're going to be using here is Okay, the logo. So let's say that's Navbar, or okay, let's just tie the logo selected already. So let's set the font size to 20 pixels since it's a brand name. Fonts, okay, let's say font weight, make it bold. All right, that's pretty fine. So next, let's tie our nav links. A list tie of none, then display flex. Gap between the navigation links of 20 pixels should be okay. All right. So next, let's tie our anchor tag in the navigation. Let's say nav link space a text decoration to remove the lines on the anchor tag. See text decoration on. We give the color white. See hash FFL. Okay, set the font size to 16 pixels. Add some transition to it. Say color of 0.3. Alright, that should be 0.3 seconds. Transition should be 0.3 seconds. Alright, so let's create a hover that is going to trigger the transition, of course, for the anchor tag. So we're going to say dot nav links space a column hover. Alright, we're going to say color of hash FFF 9800, which is going to give us an orange color. Okay, that's pretty fine. Okay, so I think with this we are done with the styling, and of course the elements are okay. So let's view this in our browser and see how our navigation links look like, our navigation bar rather, how it looks like. Okay, so our navigation bar is looking this way because we have not linked HTML and CSS together. I have not linked CSS in HTML. So let's quickly do that so that we can see the styling. So this is what you get without the CSS properties applied to your HTML elements. So let's quickly link our CSS here. We're going to see CSS slash style.css, which is the file we have in our CSS folder. So let's save this, open our browser and refresh. Alright, so this is what we have. So you can see that the hover effect is also working. We have our logo aligned at the right, at the left, and then of course our navigation links are lying at the right. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit the like and the subscribe button for more quick web tutorials. Drop a comment if you'd like me to make a responsive version of what we have just created today with a hamburger menu. Okay, thanks for watching.